Hi, I'm Xiaoyao. I'm going to introduce the ITGSM assignment 2 part 2. So I've chosen the IT related goals, which is the manage IT related business risks. Basically, it is a critical business processes, IT services, and IT enabled process programs covered by the risk assessment. I found this company is ISEX. So this company is providing the COVID-5 processes online. They're providing the courses also, and they really you applying the COVID-5 process into the company. So basically, I will focus on the risk assessment. How the risk assessment is applied to the company. First, they will analyze the factor impacting the need for improvement cybersecurity, cybersecurity implementation series in the context, target audience, and the cybersecurity implementation. Next is the industry sector and target audience. Now comes to the risk overview and strategy. Is the risk management processes and the risk management process mapped to the COVID-5. Now comes to the identifying and articulating the cybersecurity risks. So they include the input to risk analysis, cybersecurity risk aggregation, and last is the example of a risk cluster, which they provide a financial impact example, which is like a diagram which shows all the financial impact. Now comes to the now comes to the risk treatment. So it includes the generic risk treatment options and risk scenarios into the COVID-5 risk management processes. So now comes to the last, which is like the implementing, managing the cybersecurity risks, the risk assessment and risk management, COVID-5 risk management frameworks, project the COVID-5 lenses onto the cybersecurity, which is the implementation. Last but not least is the COVID-5 risk response workflow, where it will show how does the risk really implement and all the business process workflow. And next comes to the IT process related goals. So the process related goal I've chosen is information processed on, stored on, and transmitted by endpoint devices is protected. So basically it is linking to the information security. This company also provide the information security by providing the roles and responsibilities. So they have the certifications like cybersecurity practitioners. For these certifications, a professional must demonstrate the ability to serve as the first responder for the cybersecurity incident, following the established procedure and defining the processes. And this is provide one certification at this level, and three training courses are available. So what is the training courses is what the company provide the practitioner to train for the cybersecurity knowledges. Next is the cybersecurity specialist. The professional must demonstrate the effective skills and deep knowledge in one or more 5 areas, which is the 5 areas is the cybersecurity framework, which include identify, detect, protect, respond, and recover. So there's also one certification and only one training courses for each of the 5 areas. And the professionals can choose one or more than 5. Can choose one or 5. And last comes to the cybersecurity expert. Only those who possesses a master level of the cybersecurity skills that will be able to attain this expert. So the professionals must demonstrate the skills that shows they can identify, analyze, respond, and mitigate the complex cybersecurity incident. And still, there's only one training courses and one certifications available in this level. So it is the two goals are very similar to the to what I've researched. When it comes to the really real implementation, it is include analyze all kind of risk, all kind of products are secured also include the mobile devices, which can link to the Samsung company, where the Samsung company is producing the products. So since Samsung company is, so the implementation is focused on the cyber attacks, so their risk analysis are all relevant to the networking and internet. Since the Samsung company focus on the website and e-commerce, so it is really useful, as well as the information security where it relates to the website and the e-commerce. Include the protect the user mobile pricing database for the information security. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Satish. Now I'm going to be presenting on my part. So for my part 2, I have chosen manage IT business related risk for my IT related goal. So the company that I have researched on is the government of Malta, which is an executive branch of Malta in the southern island of a European country. So the government of Malta actually implements this policy called GMICT policy framework, which stands for Government of Malta ICT policies, directives and standards. So this framework that has been adopted by them for their business actually has adopted the COVID framework, which stands for Control Objectives for Information and Related Technology. So the GMICT policy roadmap actually identifies the COVID process objective for policy development that provides an insight into the business perspective, and uh, this whole policy roadmap provides a financial point of view, which allows managers IT related business risk in the government, also provides an internally focused perspective, a customer oriented perspective, a learning and growth perspective. So for Samsung, I have decided to implement a risk IT framework, which is actually a framework that complements COBIC, and it provides a comprehensive framework to control and governance for the business-driven ITV solution and services. And it provides a framework for Samsung to identify, govern, and manage all their risks. So the difference of these two frameworks is that the government of Malta implements the framework with parts of COVID adaptations, and for Samsung, the RISC IT framework actually complements the COVID framework. So now I'm going to be talking about the next process flow, which is licenses are compliant and aligned with the business needs. So I have researched on Sun Microsystems, which is one of the leading providers of the industrial strength hardware software services, and they have actually implemented and adopted COVID and has over 30,000 employees in 100 countries in the world, or all over the world. So they have implemented SAM, which is Software Asset Management, which provides a single integrated view to view all their deployment usage and purchases license records in one reconciliation. And it's actually a business practice that involves managing and optimizing the purchase, deployment, and maintenance, utilization, and disposal of software assets within an organization. And this is so the goals of SAM, or software asset management, is to actually optimize IT costs and limit operational, financial, and legal risks related to the ownership and use of software. So for Samsung, I have actually implemented ensure compliance with external requirements, which actually provides an effective oversight of compliance, requires the establishment of a review process to ensure that all the assets of the company is compliant with the law, regulation, and any contractual requirement. So the process includes identifying compliance requirements, optimizing and evaluating the response, obtaining assurance that the requirements have been complied with, integrating IT's compliance reporting with the rest of the business. So the difference between these two is for SAM, it's actually a business practice, and for the Samsung that I have implemented ensure compliance with external requirements, it's actually one of a COVID control objectives. So that's it for my part, and thank you.